Are you ready to explore different dimensions? Years before the pandemic started, I tried building a bridge between the calligraphic community and the visual facilitation community, only because I knew that everyone would benefit from learning about and from one another. Naturally, visual practitioners could learn fast and easy ways to improve their handwriting and could explore many ways to make their letters have meaning and be more expressive through different lettering styles. With calligraphers, it was a harder sell. My dream was to support the sharing of the craft, knowledge, and transfer, if you will, from one generation to the next. I was living in Washington, D.C. at the time, studying with Sheila Waters and seeing how the understanding of the craft was held by a few due to accessibility. And none of the calligraphers I met were interested in teaching online. No amount of convincing would get them there until the pandemic hit. So, what does this have to do with tech hosting? Hi, my name is Heather Levitt Martinez. I'm the director at TechHost Academy, and I help professionals make online sessions more engaging, efficient, and equitable, whether you're teaching, presenting, facilitating, or just learning. So please take a moment to like, follow, or subscribe to this page so we can continue the conversation about how together we can create environments we can all thrive in. Now that we are about 2.5 years into this pandemic, it's as if we live in two different worlds. I'm still eerily surprised that people are meeting in person without hesitation, while others are emphatic about not exposing themselves and would prefer to meet online. Both groups have the right to do so. And regardless of which group you belong to, roomies or Zoomies, they are both right and have the right to choose for themselves. But one thing is true, neither is going away. So we must come up with hybrid solutions that the information can be shared, learned, and that the power isn't owned by one group or the other. And thankfully, many teachers have embraced the power of video. However, we are still in the adolescent stages of what technology can do for us because we aren't quite ready for what technology can do. And technology isn't quite up to speed to meet our needs either. And so this bridge runs both ways. Let me tell you a bit of a story. When I first started building this bridge, I never anticipated that tech hosting was part of the equation. The reality hit when hundreds of calligraphers new to the online world needed help getting up to speed in tech. I thought that that would take a few months, but with improvements and changes in technology every day, I still find myself sharing new ways to use the tech and bringing those new to the online world up to speed. For facilitators, they have had to expand their skill set to do their great work online. Many have embraced with ease, while some a little slower to adopt as technology has hindered some of their superpowers when it comes to having command and control over the room. My eyes were wide open and my brain fired with great inspiration when I met Tricia Conyers about her 9 dimensions of engagement. Her ability to break down the needs of a meeting and how a tech host can support the process was a breakthrough and added a keystone in the bridge that I was building. But because it's more than technology, because it is more than technology, that's why so many say in-person meetings offer more. Now, as a virtual facilitator and a tech host, I can see how online meetings can actually be even more efficient. But we still have ways to improve on how to make them more equitable and engaging. And while many of us were working online prior to the pandemic, and many have learned to work and learn online, sort of feet to the fire kind of thing, our work is not done here. It's something we need to do nearly, if not every day. So how do we practice tech hosting every time? Well, in my search for improving online sessions, I used this motto as a guide, and it eventually became the motto at TechHost Academy: lead with service, support with grace, and partner with integrity. Over the past 2 years, I've been building TechHost Academy for those working online. This course is designed for facilitators and trainers to expand their skill sets to show up better online and add value to the sessions that they're offering by helping participants have a better online experience. But sometimes facilitators and trainers can't do all the things they do well if there are a lot of people in their session or if it's a heavily facilitated session leveraging third-party tools. That's a lot of plates to spin. So while learning tech hosting skills is helpful for smaller groups, they may need to know what to hire for when it comes to bigger groups or more production-based approaches. This course is also designed for remote and hybrid workers because I've learned over the years that as a change agent, that the best way to make change in an organization is to empower the early adopters, to inspire the first majority, to encourage the second majority, and to offer support to the laggers. Having a handful of people on your remote or hybrid team trained as tech hosts will make change easier and faster. I not only teach tech mastery, but also approach design and presence as it's needed for change. And I align the curriculum for optimal professional development and offer tools like SMART goals and future state planning so that the development efforts align with your organization's mission, vision, and purpose. So, yes, Tech Host Academy is designed for facilitators, presenters, trainers, teachers, and those who are working remotely and on hybrid teams. And finally, Tech Host Academy is also designed for online learners, the kind of people who want to enjoy learning online and want the online environment to be a place where we can all thrive. Online learners can do more than just take away great information. They can also be of service to transferring knowledge to dispersed audiences. So, is tech hosting for everyone? No, of course not. But can you imagine the online environments we can create with the right tools at the right time? We can all be better online citizens when we're empowered with tech hosting skills. So I chose to open the doors at Tech Host Academy to give a sneak peek into what we do. And Tricia Conyers quickly came to mind with all that she offers to the design and execution of online sessions. On Thursday, October 6th, Tricia Conyers, facilitator of in-person and online sessions, is the CEO of Island Inspirations. She has developed the 9 dimensions of engagement, and together we have identified how tech hosts can support these dimensions in online sessions. As a facilitator, you can learn the importance of ramping up, maintaining, and bringing down the energy of a group and win. And with the right tech hosting support, it can be done with grace and ease. The session will be live for those who sign up, and it will be recorded and available to participants of Tech Host Academy. If you want to learn how to increase engagement in your online sessions, please join us for this unique opportunity because we can all use better engagement in our online sessions. And we know that when we give, we get. And being engaged online with others is the greatest gift that we can give one another.